All right, so finally back doing this. It's funny because I'm pretty sure when I first did, I did like 2 videos, and I think it's been like a month ago. I think it was still in December, maybe it was January. I could have looked, but I didn't because that's not who I am. But yeah, I think at that time I was kind of thinking like, okay, like I want to make sure I don't do too many, like be annoying, like post them too often, whatever. And of course, yeah, now it's been a month since I've done one, so clearly that's not going to be an issue. Although maybe even one a month is too many for you. I don't blame you. But yeah, so it's funny because I always feel like, not always, I'll be like driving or I'll think of something and I'll be like, oh, I want to talk about that. I want to vlog about that, whatever. And then I can't get myself to actually do it. And now that I've finally got myself to do it, like I already started a recording and stopped it because I hated it. All 10 seconds of it that I had done. So, yeah. And of course I just sat here for at least 30 minutes, if not more, just tinkering with this program that I'm using, which is different than the one I used before. Because before, I'm trying to remember, I know I used Photo Booth, like the bare bones Apple thing. I can't remember if I used iMovie for the second one. I think I used Photo Booth for both of them. Anyway, I don't remember why that was important, but yeah. So I'm using this other program called OBS, which I can't remember what those letters stand for. Something about broadcasting and probably open and S. But yeah, so I was tinkering with that and trying to get it. I was trying to get it so my headphones would, like, I want to hear, what I'm saying, but I don't want it delayed. So I want to be able to monitor it like in real time. And I don't know if that's possible. I feel like it should be, because I feel like, like monitors, like when people are singing on stage, it has to be. You can't be working off a delay. That's not going to work. So I don't know how that works. But anyway, and yeah, you see, if for whatever reason came to mind was Jack Black with a big pair of headphones on, talking into a microphone. And I was just thinking, yeah, like surely he's not listening to a half-second delay of his voice, because I don't even know how you can stand that. But maybe you just learn to do that, and maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to ask Jeeves how people do this and find out. But I haven't. So anyway, yeah, trying to think of some of the things that I wanted to talk about. Well, one of the I didn't really need to talk about it, but I realized that I was really wanting to, of course, I'm wanting to have people like me. I want you to like me. So like when I think about doing these, like it's like, oh, I want to make sure it's interesting, or whatever. But I think really, like, at least right now, like the point of these really needs to be about me. Like I need to be Mr. Selfish and like think about, like, because really I think doing it is the point for me right now. And I think also just talking about crap is, healthy. We've heard that, I think, a little bit. And I'm not going to go to a therapist because I'm an idiot. I should, but I'm an idiot. But so this is kind of like my therapy. So I won't be paying you $60 an hour, but I will give you a high five if I ever see you in person. Thanks for watching, Mom and Dad. Anyway, I got to go give them a high five right now. Yeah, but it's just like I need to do this, like, and daily would be great, I think. It would, obviously it would be nice if I came up with like interesting topics to talk about, and also talk about my own junk that would, make me a healthier human being. But yeah, so for now, I've got episodes. That's what these are. Episode number 3 is just about me talking and getting in the groove, I guess. So welcome to my groove. Don't throw it off or have you throw out the window. thrown out the window. All my jokes are ruined by my crappy mouth. I don't know. Anyway, made me think of the Goonies. Your looks are kind of pretty when your mouth isn't screwing it up. No, when your face isn't screwing it up. She talks about it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I can't remember my quotes. But yeah, anyway, there is one. I mean, yeah, obviously there's all sorts of stuff that I need to talk about just for my mental health, but that'll come. But one of the things I've been thinking about recently, I can't remember when this came to mind. It's been a few weeks ago. But I think I said to myself, or, I did one of those things where I was pretending to have a conversation with somebody, because I do that all the time. And I said, in my brain, I said, every now and then. And I got to thinking about that phrase, and I don't know what it means. Like, I know what we use it to mean. Like, every now and then we do something, like, and it's not common or whatever. Or, I don't know, whatever. We know what it means. I'm not going to try and explain to you what it means, because we know what it means. And apparently me trying to explain to you what it means makes me feel like, and probably sound like, a complete idiot. Which I've never is... Exhibit A. All right. So anyway, but yeah, every now and then. Oh, gee, nothing. I didn't touch that. I'm sorry, sir. Talking to my technician, sound tech, audio tech guy, girl. All genders are welcome. Anyway, yeah, every now and then. And so I was just thinking, every now and then. So it's like, oh, I remember what it was. This is how I'm always going to be. I was listening to a song, and I can't remember now, but the line was like every now and every then, or something like that. And it just got me thinking, what does that mean? And I feel like it's got to be I feel like now and then has to be a every now and then. I still don't know how to make sense of that. Cause every, what is a now and then? What is that equaling? Cause it means, occasionally, not all the time, not frequently really, but occasionally. Every now and then I go to the grocery store and fart. I don't know. Farts are funny. This is so good. But anyway, but yeah, because I feel like every now and every then doesn't work, because that's basically saying everything, all of our experience, accepting the future, which hasn't happened yet, everything. So every now and every then, but now and then, yeah, what does that even mean? I really don't I can't figure it out. I wish I had more of I could have come up with a better analysis of this, but really it's just, I don't get it. Maybe I'll think about it some more and I'll come up with this amazing understanding just by thinking about it, because I'm a magician, brain-wise. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with that super sweet explanation. Anyway, so yeah, it's January 30th, almost the end of January. It's 60 degrees outside. I was sitting outside earlier on the porch in the sun, and I got too hot. I had to come inside. I overheated, which is ridiculous for January, but kind of awesome. This past weekend, on Sunday, I haven't been going to church because I have issues. But that's another topic that I'll be talking about soon, I hope. But yeah, on Sunday, I didn't go to church. I mean, I haven't been going to church. So I got up and I walked over. Well, I drove partway and then walked over to a place called East Simpson Coffee Company in Lafayette. And I took my book. I just finished it yesterday. I was getting really close to being done with it. And so I took that and went and got a coffee and sat on their porch a little bit in the sun. And that morning it was nice. It was perfect temperature sitting in the sun. And yeah, I was just sitting there and I was like, this is the best day ever. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason it was just wonderful. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if it, it was that thing where it's been cold and it felt like spring or summer, like, or if it was just, I don't know. But man, yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, makes me, wonder why I sit inside so much. Being out in the sun is good. I hear that it's healthy for you. Apparently it's healthy for me, so I can tell you that. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot else to talk about. One of these I am going to talk about church and my job at the church that I left last May, which is shocking that it's been that long. But I just, it's just complaining, like, really. I mean, I feel like a lot of it's valid, but especially now, like, it's been like 8 months, like, stop whining, move on. But I think also, like, I've talked about it a lot with Shannon, my girlfriend, and a little bit with my parents. But that's kind of been it. And I guess, yeah, like, I don't know. How long has this been? How can I see that? Oh, okay. Almost 12 minutes. Yeah, I don't probably need to get into it now and then make this a super long video, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe the next time I record in a month, on February 30th. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have to learn to stop saying anyway. Anyway and anyway, yeah. Those are things that I will work on for you. I can't do it. It didn't happen immediately, so I can't do it. That's another thing that I could probably talk about. I ummed again. This is awesome. Awesome. Yeah, that's stupid. But I don't remember what I was saying. I am going to talk about church stuff, and I'm going to complain, and it's going to be that, like, get over it, move on, and that's a fair reaction, but I'm still going to do it. Hopefully tomorrow. Probably, who knows, but hopefully soon, within the next few days. I bought this fancy microphone and this fancy microphone, arm holder stand thing. And, I have a coffee mug. You can see, oh yeah, you can see the steam coming out of there. This is the Ember mug that Shannon got for me. Shannon and Nehemiah got for me, her son, last year for my birthday, almost a year ago. So yeah, it's steaming because it's keeping the coffee hot in there, and it works really well. It's nice. Ember is not paying me anything for this endorsement. It's okay. So, yeah. I just used like 2 minutes talking about nothing. Anyway. I anywayed again. Anyway. Well, I guess that's all I've got for today. So, I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Stop record. There it is.